Game of Commander Keen in Keen Dreams. So this game originally released in 1991, but this is the definitive edition actually, which I guess enhances the graphics and everything, makes it suitable for high resolutions, widescreen display, etc. Released this year, 2023. And Keen Dreams is an interesting title because it is kind of a transitional title in between the old school, well, I say old school, but the old style Keen games, which is Commander Keen 1, 2, and 3, Invasions of Vorticons, is I guess the first episode in that series. And that was the one that probably most people know about, Commander Keen 1, 2, and 3. And Keen in Goodbye Galaxy, which is Commander Keen 4, as well as the sequel Commander Keen 5, and Aliens Ate My Babysitter, which is Commander Keen 6. So this is kind of a transitional title in between the first trilogy of Keen games and the second trilogy of Keen games. And it's interesting because this game was actually never really released, in retail stores. It was actually part of, I think, the soft disc kind of subscription service. So most people never really got to buy this game. Of course, it was also available as shareware, and that's how I originally played it when I was a kid. But yeah, it was actually never really available for physical release, and that makes this game kind of interesting as a kind of transitional title. So yeah, again, came after the first trilogy of Commander Keen games. Commander Keen, of course, is a very revolutionary series for the PC, because John Carmack actually found a way to program a very smooth scrolling platformer in the style of Super Mario, except for the computer, not console. And Commander Keen really was, the pioneer of that. So that came out in 1990, kind of the pioneer of other smooth scrolling platforming games for the PC. And the entire, first three games are kind of the same style. And then Keen Dreams is kind of a transitional title because it really changed up the graphics and gameplay. Actually, this game is pretty unique for the gameplay because Commander Keen doesn't use a blaster in this game. He uses flower pellets. And then in the subsequent trilogy, which is Goodbye Galaxy, it's using the Keen Dream style, except it uses a traditional blaster instead of using the flower pellets. So yeah, this is an interesting game. Not many people have bought the actual game before. It was always available as shareware, but the full game I think is not very easy to find. Finally, we have it available as a definitive edition, and it really is interesting in terms of Commander Keen because of the gameplay style. The graphical style is very similar to Goodbye Galaxy, I would say, and kind of inspired Goodbye Galaxy, or is the basis for Goodbye Galaxy and that subsequent trilogy. But the gameplay is unique because the weapon used is the flower pellets, which temporarily turns enemies into flowers. It's not like, it doesn't disable them permanently like the blaster gun that people are used to for Commander Keen. Anyways, in the beginning, Billy Blaze, 8-year-old genius, working diligently, has created a starship, and Billy travels to the backyard workshop, and he becomes Commander Keen. So in his ship, the Bean with Bacon, that's what they call it, the Bean with Bacon Mega Rocket dispenses galactic justice with an iron hand in Keen Dreams. Okay, cool. We find Billy discussing matters of paramount importance with his mother. I just saved Mom, and he's talking about the first three episodes of the game, first three episodes of the series, of course. He just saved Earth. And he's still an 8-year-old boy, of course. So yeah, he traveled to Vorticon 6, defeated the Grand Intellect, and he doesn't like vegetables in this game, so he doesn't eat his vegetables, and he sleeps. And then, of course, it's called Keen Dreams because he dreams about these vegetables being the enemies, which is in this game the vegetables are enemies. Alright, so this is the backstory of his pistol not working in this game. His hyper pistol's empty, doesn't have any zaps. And he started on his quest to defeat King Boobus Tuber and destroy the Dream Machine. Okay, so he doesn't have his stun gun in this game, so he just has the flower pellets in this game. Alright, and it's cool that this is the definitive edition, which means it works for widescreen displays. And this is really how Keen Dreams plays. I played this when I was a kid. This is available as shareware, even though it's considered the lost episode, quote-unquote lost episode of Keen Dreams. It actually wasn't that lost, because I have seen this before as part of like shareware releases before, and I had played this as a kid, so it clearly wasn't that hard to find. It is very unique though for the gameplay because, like I said, he throws these little power pellets that turns the enemies, which are all vegetables, into these little flower plants, and it's very different than his stun gun because. First of all, these power pellets don't permanently disable the enemies. He turns back into the potato tuber or the potato soldier or whatever, right? So it's temporarily just disabling them, not permanently. And also these, yeah, see? The weapon goes in an arc, so you have to kind of time it. Yeah, I can pick it up again. You have to time it so that it hits them, because it goes in an arc. So yeah, a little bit different than gameplay-wise compared to other Keen games. Alright, but also the enemies are very different. They're not like aliens, they're vegetables. So in other Keen games he defeats aliens, in this one he defeats vegetables, so that's also very different. Oh no, so yeah, so one hit death like in other Keen games. Otherwise, the graphics are very much similar to those of the subsequent Keen trilogy, right? Goodbye Galaxy. That's pretty similar. So because Keen Dreams was kind of used as a template for Goodbye Galaxy and the subsequent trilogy of Keen games, it's kind of used as id Software's kind of experiment for yeah, to make the subsequent trilogy of Keen games. Stuff. Oh man, it's been a long time since I played this game, so I remember this game actually, it's not my favorite Keen game. I actually like Goodbye Galaxy better. It's a more interesting game in terms of the levels, I think, and design. But Keen Dreams is an interesting game. It's not like it's a pretty decent platformer, I guess, for the PC. It's just not my favorite Keen game. Just a very decent platformer. Oh shit, this guy's gonna push me. Defeated that. And as you can see, the layout of the world map is also similar to Goodbye Galaxy as well. It's different than that of the first 3 Keen games. Finish the other 10 levels, okay, so they can't go inside there until you finish the other levels. And Keen Dreams is kind of a short game actually compared to the other Keen games as well. Gotta defeat this broccoli thing. The zucchini guy. Damn it. Yep. Ah. The fact that it goes in an arc is really annoying. There we go. Super fast. Okay. Let's try this one. Oh no. Have I? Melon mines. Alright. So unlike Commander Keen Goodbye Galaxy, you you don't have the ability to pull yourself up on ledges. So that's one feature of Goodbye Galaxy that Keen Dreams doesn't have. So in Goodbye Galaxy and the subsequent trilogy, Keen has the ability to pull himself up on a ledge, but in Keen Dreams he cannot. So that's I would say that's one feature that they added in Goodbye Galaxy. It doesn't have in Keen Dreams. Otherwise, yeah, the mechanics are fairly similar except for that, I think. Yeah, just for the ability for Keen to pull himself onto a ledge. It's very important in Goodbye Galaxy. It's actually used a lot. Okay, we actually need to wait for this thing to come. Yeah, it's the watermelon card thing. Oh no. Shit. Got some angry tomatoes down there. Angry tomatoes or tomatoes, whatever you want to call them. Angry tomatoes. No. Stupid angry tomatoes, man. See, this is what we had instead of Super Mario on the PC. Right? Console gamers had Super Mario as Sonic. Actually, we have Sonic too, but okay, console gamers had Super Mario, we had Commander Keen. That's what we got. This was basically our Mario. And Jazz Jackrabbit, I guess. So Jazz Jackrabbit, yeah, I think I like it just as much as Commander Keen. It's just very different. If Commander Keen was Super Mario, Jazz Jackrabbit was definitely Sonic. That's definitely the equivalent there. Okay, I gotta time this jump, right? No! Alright. Alright guys, anyways, that's Keen Dreams Definitive Edition. I would say if you're interested in Commander Keen and yeah, if you're just interested in playing all the Commander Keen games, pick it up. It's not as iconic as the first one. It's not as good as the Goodbye Galaxy or Aliens Ate My Babysitter, but you know, it's a nice transitional title if you're interested in finishing all the Keen games. So, as you guys